The date is July 30th, 1944. In Normandy's hedgerow country, visibility is measured in meters. Sunken lanes, thick earth banks, and green walls of vegetation turn every move into a slow calculation. A Churchill tank from a British armored brigade edges forward through a narrow gap, the commander scanning ahead to read the terrain. Ahead, partially concealed near a farmhouse wall, a German Panther tank sits in a strong position. Its long gun slowly turns toward the Churchill's approach. British crews understand the reality of this moment. On paper, the Panther holds a major advantage in frontal protection and long-range firepower. In the bocage, that advantage can decide everything. By mid-1944, British armored forces faced a simple problem. Many German tanks were designed to win long-range gun duels. The Churchill infantry tank was dependable and strongly built, but often outmatched in direct frontal engagements. Crews relied on teamwork, terrain, and tactical creativity, especially in Normandy, where the landscape favored ambush and short, sudden contact. The hedgerow country created its own kind of battlefield. Every field boundary could hide an anti-tank gun. Every farmhouse could become a strong point. Explosive shells were useful, but thick stone walls and reinforced positions often required a different approach, something that could reach into openings and force defenders to abandon protected spaces. British planners had long studied specialized assault equipment, tools designed to solve problems ordinary weapons struggled with. One such answer came from a British unit with an unglamorous name but a very clear mission: to develop petroleum-based battlefield systems that could clear fortified positions and break deadlocks in close terrain. The result was the Wasp, a vehicle-mounted flame projector fitted to a small tracked carrier. Instead of a front machine gun, the vehicle carried a projector nozzle with a fuel tank mounted in the rear. Compressed gas pushed thickened fuel through a hose to an igniter at the nozzle, producing a controlled jet designed for short bursts. Its key advantage was range, far beyond most man-portable systems of the time. Earlier flame systems used thin fuel that dispersed quickly. British developers introduced a thickened mixture that clung longer to surfaces, improving effectiveness against fortified openings and protected corners. The goal was not spectacle, it was practical: to reduce the time and risk involved in clearing strong defensive positions in close-range environments. When vehicle flame projectors appeared in combat, reports repeatedly mentioned their psychological impact. Defenders who might withstand ordinary bombardment often chose to withdraw when confronted with a system that could reach into small openings and deny cover. In a battlefield defined by hedgerows, trenches, and buildings, the ability to compel a retreat without a prolonged fight became a powerful tactical advantage. The most significant evolution came when the concept was adapted to a tank platform, the Churchill Crocodile. A flame projector replaced the hull machine gun position, while a towed armored trailer carried a much larger fuel supply. Crucially, the tank still retained its main gun. That meant the Crocodile could support assaults like a normal tank, while also carrying a specialized tool for fortified positions. In close terrain, the Crocodile changed decision-making. Instead of relying only on direct penetration or explosive force, it introduced controlled heat as a denial tool, especially effective against positions with limited exits or narrow sight lines. It did not replace conventional firepower. It complemented it, giving commanders a new option when time, terrain, and fortifications favored the defender. Accounts from the campaign describe a distinctive reaction. The mere sight of a Churchill towing a trailer could influence enemy decisions. At a distance, it wasn't always clear whether it was a Crocodile or a standard vehicle hauling supplies. That uncertainty, combined with the weapon's reputation, sometimes reduced resistance before a shot was fired. Other armies experimented with similar ideas, but results varied. Some designs sacrificed the main gun for a projector, limiting flexibility. Others struggled with range or reliability. The Crocodile's strength was balance, a standard tank that could also perform a specialized assault role. It remained a niche system, but in the right moment and the right terrain, it could shorten battles that might otherwise drag on. After the war, surviving examples of these vehicles entered museums. Today, they sit behind ropes and placards, quiet, drained of fuel, preserved as engineering history. Visitors see metal and machinery. Few immediately grasp how much tactical thinking, experimentation, and battlefield urgency shaped these designs. Return to Normandy, to the hedgerow lane and the tense pause between two armored vehicles. In this environment, technology mattered, but so did timing, terrain, and the ability to adapt. The Wasp and the Crocodile were not miracle weapons. They were specialized answers to a specific kind of battlefield, one where cover was everywhere and decisive moments arrived without warning.